in. I was like, okay, I'm all in. I'm all in. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you with your no frills American Idol commentary from a singer. Tonight, American Idol again broadcast from the Academy in LA. The second half of the top 24 sing a solo tonight, and tomorrow night they sing an all-star celebrity duet. And 5 will be going home right after the duets tomorrow night. Bobby Bones is the guest mentor, and now you're all caught up. So, what happened tonight? Well, let me tell ya! We started out with Amelia Hammer Harris. She did Believer by Imagine Dragons, and this was a really ambitious choice for her because it's so wordy and hard to breathe, but she was handling it well and it sounded really good in her voice. There were a few places where it didn't show her voice in the best light, but they were brief and she was confident and enjoyable to watch. Katy noticed that she has her own style. Lionel said she continues to fascinate him, calling her impressive. Luke said she was chasing on the opening but caught up by the chorus, and tomorrow night she performs with Bebe Rexha. Then there was Garrett Jacobs. He did Treat You Better by Shawn Mendes, and he picked up the guitar for this, and those eyebrows were working overtime. He seemed to really be dialed into the lyrics, and it sounded really great in his voice. Wasn't crazy about the falsetto note he hit, but him bending down to sing to the girl in the front was a really good move. Very personable, very sweet. Lionel also mentioned that sexy moment, but told him that he needed to concentrate on singing. That's a shade right there. Luke told him that he's not the best singer on the stage, but called him a heartthrob. Katy agreed with the others and told him that he's fun to watch and fun to see grow. Then she advised him to let the vocals flow. Then there was Maddie Poppe. She did Brand New Key by Katharine McPhee. I wasn't expecting all that twang as she started, but I was impressed with her bright sound and how well she handled the vocal transitions. The judges said wow when she hit the chorus. Luke told her that she was here for just that moment, and it made him want to go skipping down a beach, and she caught him up in her artistry. Katy called her infectious and talked about her authenticity. Lionel said she's given us look, sound, and attitude all in one package, and she sings with Colbie Calais tomorrow night. And if you're enjoying the commentary, please make sure to thumb it up and let me know that you are watching, that you're enjoying. Make sure to comment and let me know what you thought down in the comments. I really appreciate your interactions. That's why I do this. I also appreciate your thumbs. Thank you very much. And next up, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! Was Ada Vox. She did Feeling Good by Simone, and she started this out at the piano, you know, kind of looked back at the camera. It was singing so sweetly, so nicely, gave us vocals, and then came away and directed the hits in the band. I had chills, and the judges were on the edge of their seats. That versatility with it being so light and sweet and then getting all that gravel and grit had me like about ready to cry. I'm telling y'all, I got very emotional on this. And Katy got on her knees while Luke and Lionel stood. Just an amazing, another amazing performance from Ada. Adam, you really did a great job. Katy said wig flew. Lionel said her talent is so grand and called her a force to be reckoned with. Luke mentioned her ability to bring the house down every single time. And tomorrow night she sings with Lea Michele. Oh my God, I can't wait to see that. I'm gonna see it on playback on YouTube, but I can't wait. Two great big voices. Oh, that's going to be very enjoyable, I'm sure. Caleb B. Hutchinson was up next. He did Die Happy Man by Thomas Rhett, and he got to meet Baby Lock Them Doors Scotty Curry in his session with Bobby Bones. I really love his solid, grounded sound and his easy vocal production. I was waiting for him to show some range, and he gave me vocal and emotional range that showed he's got more than just one note, and that really low note near the end was sweet. Lionel told him it's crystal clear identity as soon as he opens his mouth, calling him simple and solid. Katy said there's a timelessness in his voice. Luke talked about his subtle coolness, though he didn't think it was the best song choice, but advised him to dig in, noticing some pitchy stuff. And tomorrow he sings with Bebe Rexha. Effie Passero was up next. She did Barracuda by Heart, and she came to rock tonight, and it was a little surprise, right? I felt that some of the high notes were a little bright and may have gone sharp, and her look didn't quite fit the song, but this was an entertaining and different song choice from her, and I really enjoyed it. Luke called her one of the best singers. Katy called it flawless. Lionel said he noticed that she's taking in every advantage and enjoying the ride, and she's singing with Cam tomorrow night. Another genre country? That's going to be interesting. Alyssa Ragu was up next. She did Stay by Rihanna, and she was dressed to the nines for this, opened her mouth to show off such a beautiful, sumptuous tone. I really felt this performance. She was invested with purpose, and seemed to know where she wanted this to go and the message she wanted to get across, and I think she hit the ball out of the park. Luke told her that she didn't have him until tonight. Katy said her tone separates her from everyone else in the competition and noticed that she's figuring out her fluidity. Lionel assured her that she's got everything and advised her to bring it to the table, and she performs with banners tomorrow night. Next up was Marcel Donaldson. He did Inseparable by Natalie Cole, and I haven't heard this song in so long and recognized it as soon as it said in. I was like, okay, I'm all in, I'm all in. And he sang the first note, and his voice really shone wonderfully on this melody. Great extended notes, tasteful riffs, but it was the emotion that pushed it to the heights. And them chills when he hit the low, low note, I was like, oh my God, it just ran through me. He took me on a ride that I didn't want to end and was choked up himself when he finished, and I was right along with him. Lionel told him that Natalie was watching him. Katy was impressed and proud of him. Luke called him a survivor and said he delivered a world-class performance, and then they all went up to give him a hug. Tomorrow night he sings with Alan Stone. Mara Justine was up next. She did Run to You by Whitney Houston. Oh Lord, oh Lord! Her voice was so mesmerizing as she started this, standing there looking like a little goddess. That tone was crystal clear with just a hint of rasp on the back end, wonderful colors when she hit the chorus, and perfect emotion. She conquered this diva song and gave it her own little twist, and I really enjoyed it. Luke was spellbound by her versatility. Katy told her that she could sing the phone book, and she listened. She also called this raw and beautiful. Lionel advised her that tonight the crowd came to her and called it a very good performance, and she sings with Rachel Platten tomorrow. And then there was Journey. She did Flashlight by Jessie J. She kind of reminded me of Beyonce as she started this out tonight. That tone, the way she sounded, the way she looked with the braids. Did you see the Coachella performance from Beyonce? If you did, you better watch it. Journey could totally be on that level eventually. I love her voice so much and how she lets us into her world. Not a lot of flash and extra, just great vocals with invested emotion. Katy said wow, saying she can sing circles around the rest. Lionel advised her to give him attitude. Luke told her not to make it look so easy because we're being spoiled by her effortlessness, and she sings with Lea Michele tomorrow night. Shannon O'Hara did All I Asked by Adele, and I felt like the music was overpowering her a little as this started, but before she hit the chorus, she was the one out in the front. I really like that she's so comfortable on stage and really lived out the lyrics up there. The extended note was nice before the abrupt ending. Yeah, there was an abrupt ending there. Lionel gave her some advice and told her that she did a great job. Luke said she always delivers and noticed that she's growing. Katy loved the song choice and called her versatile and gorgeous, but warned her to study her competitors and play a little chess, and tomorrow she sings with Cam. And in the Pimp spot tonight was Ron Bultongues. He did Dancing on My Own by Robin. And that interview with Bobby had me smiling, but this didn't start out so well. I liked the sound of his voice, but something was sounding off. It was just a little off. And he was giving me some good emotion as he got into the meat of the song and looked like he had been crying. There's something really special about his voice, but I just didn't feel like this was his best vocal. Luke said he was feeling the hurt and the pain and advised him that was the best they've ever heard him on a song from top to bottom. Lionel told him that he's proving that he wants it badly. Katy called it super special, but said she can feel some of his nerves, and he sings with banners tomorrow night. And that's it for the commentary. Will you be watching AI or The Voice tomorrow night? Please let me know down in the comments. You know what I'll be watching. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is The Voice, and I will be watching that. But I will be catching the American Idol videos on their YouTube channel after I do my commentary for The Voice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your thumbs. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate you. I am out.